Hello MIT, I am Heba Adel and this is my application to the SCM Master Program. My journey with supply chain management started when I graduated from computer engineering in 2015. I decided from that moment that I want to work as an entrepreneur. I have established 3 startups in Egypt and Saudi Arabia. The first startup called EEK, where we developed a game to teach children basic electronics. We were a group of 3 girls only, and it was a very difficult market, full of competition, but we were able to find an investment for it. And finally, it now exists as Real Academy for children in Egypt. The second startup called Refugees. It's an application we developed with Microsoft company and the UNDP because we wanted to help refugees inside Egypt to have a direct contact with the NGOs or anyone that could help them. We presented the project in front of Satya, the CEO of Microsoft, and after that the UNDP chose me to travel with them to attend the conference of the Youth Leadership Program in Kuwait and share the project's idea. The third startup were in Saudi Arabia. I worked with the group as a consultant for them in their business model. The startup's name is Tico, and they are still growing until now in Saudi Arabia, and they can contact with me if they need any consult. Now I am working on a new project in the automotive industry, the IPO project, Individual Part Ordering, with Nissan Motor Egypt. That is going to change the whole company system. I have sailed in supply chain management in all its sides through this startup from A to Z. Even if it was analyzing market, communicating with customer or supplier, the ordering process, delivering, risk management, everything. I believe that supply chain became a necessity for any company, small or big. And that is why when I found Al Ghurair Foundation Scholarship, I applied immediately to master that field. The perfect job for me would be the job that gives me the chance to learn more and to be creative. And it was my dream to expand my own business, Real Academy, where I had the chance to travel and invest. And right now I am trying to take a resident in Turkey to expand my academy and find new investment chances. And I also, when I entered the automotive industry, I became very curious to learn more about it. So I am going to work for a while with Nissan Motor Egypt until I finish my IPO project, especially the execution state. The most interesting global supply chain problem for me is the logistics and sourcing process. Nowadays, global transportation involves a great amount of fuel volatility, various transportation infrastructure to navigate, security issues, changes in currency, and new regulations. All this led to a direct effect on logistics. You can see countries build their economy on the logistics cost, like Dubai. They are known with their international ports, the DP World, for example. Also, most of companies and countries' expenditures are in the logistics. As it can be useful, it can be the reason for a company's bankrupt. Like what happened in Egypt when they had exemption from customs and they didn't reduce the cars' cost. So people decided to make a campaign to stop buying these cars, and it was a huge loss for the automotive companies. Also, there are companies that their idea is built on logistics, like Uber, FedEx, and DHL. They just deliver. A huge part of the product's cost is in logistics. Egypt, for example, depends on imported goods. Consider all uncertainties that could happen to these products that are going to increase the cost, and most of that cost are for logistics. So it's very important and critical, and that is why I choose to work on a project like the IPO. Thank you for considering my application, and I'm looking forward to hear from you.